Let's keep going. I mean, the calls have really been quite good today. We don't want to depart from that. If you can imagine, that would be sad. Let's go to Mark from Los Angeles, California. Mark, what's going on? Keep us going here.
Hey, David.
Hi.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Question. First of all, I just wanted to know: do you think that Mike Lindell has the? I remember you described a sort of persistent delusion that is focused.
Oh,
Uh,
paraphrenia.
yeah, because it was just watching that interview. First of all, it was exhausting.
I know.
Congratulations to being able to survive it. Because I mean, after a certain point of his, he's so relentless. You just want to start yelling at him
I know.
because he just can't. He doesn't. One of the things is terrible about talking to him is that he doesn't really listen to you and try to process what you're saying
Correct.
and try to come back with a cogent answer that actually pertains to what you said. He just has this gish gallop of things to say, and it once you knock something down, he denies that, but not fully, and
Yes. Moves
then
on to
adds on
something
three or
else.
four more
Yeah.
things. And it's just like I was just like, you need help, or maybe someone needs to interview him who literally is just as rude as he is.
Right.
Um,
No, it's
yeah,
difficult. And I got both positive and negative feedback about how I handled the interview. And the thing is, you have to kind of think about other ways to handle it. I could interrupt a lot more, but I already got some criticism for interrupting too much. I could not interrupt at all, in which case we would have one Gish Gallop for 30 minutes and then we don't go absolutely anywhere else. You can always make the argument that I could have been more prepared, and you can always be more prepared. But the problem is, he can always find some small fire to set with something I haven't heard of, no matter how much prep I do. So it is really difficult to handle those interviews.
yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of what Bill Maher was saying. Why he wouldn't was it Bill Maher
Sam Harris.
saying
Sam Harris.
Sam Harris? Exactly. Oh, you know exactly.
Yep.
Wow, like it's like telekinetics. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. What Sam Harris is saying. Why he won't have on anti-vaxxers
Right.
because he just
They can always say,
you're
what
going to
about the
end up
study
losing.
from Kathmandu's regional hospital? It's like, I don't know. I didn't see that. Does it
I
really
don't know what
change
that is.
everything?
And,
Yeah.
oh, that's a win.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
So yeah. And then
Mark,
also,
are you originally from like New York or Long Island?
I'm originally from Washington D.C.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought I heard a little bit of a New York accent there.
No. Washington D.C. Born and raised. Born in Howard University Hospital. Went to Howard University.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then the other thing I wanted to say is, I was watching one of your live feeds, and you were playing some voicemail, and there was a black gentleman who was discussing how Herschel Walker fills in certain very negative stereotypes about black people, and you didn't want to play it too long because it got a little dark.
I was
So I was
worried about like terms and conditions having an issue on like some of the platforms we were on. Like I know the
oh
point
I
he was making, but it could be the type of thing
yeah.
that we get dinged for.
Okay, I see. Because I was thinking, like, I was actually watching MSNBC, and the one of the shows on there with hosted by I forget her name. It's a black woman, but she one of her guests actually made a really great comment about the fact that Herschel Walker is an insult to black excellence,
Mm,
and he fulfills many of the stereotypes that white people have about black men. He literally is a walking embodiment of almost every single concept
right.
that black men have been strapped with since slavery. So and that's one of it's funny enough. Are you familiar with Rashad Ritchie,
Yeah.
Indisputable?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He actually tried to interview what's the guy's name? He was caught having sex with men. What's his name?
I
I
have no
forgot his
idea.
name.
I don't know.
I'm the guy that you've interviewed him twice.
Oh,
He's the
Jesse
guy
Lee
who
Peterson?
Jesse Lee Peterson. He didn't make it through two questions with Jesse Lee Peterson in
Oh, I'm going to have to
Indisputable
check that out.
because he could smell it a mile away. And if you're familiar with Aaron McGruder's show, The Boondocks, he very much embodies that character, that stereotype that he has on there. That sort of like it gives a a visceral reaction to African Americans that's kind of shocking, and we immediately want to just shut it down immediately because it kind of calls back to some things that are very dark.
Well,
So I was
Mark,
just
listen,
explaining
you've
that.
really said it all. I appreciate the call. I hope all is well in LA.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and of course, I love your show. Keep doing the
Thank you.
commentary, and yeah, I hope to hear. Did you say anything about the debate that happened with
With
in Ohio?
Yes, we streamed it live. Mark, I got to run because I got so many people waiting. All right, my friend?
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
well,
There's Mark
go
from
ahead.
LA with the many, many questions, some of which I was able to answer.